morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. Golly, I had so much trouble getting on board today. They had changed some sort of settings in YouTube or something, I'm not quite sure, and it just took me around the block several times before I finally got in. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Of course, for those of you who don't know, we in the Wollongong area are experiencing possibly only our second real lockdown. We've had a few cautions, but we haven't had much COVID in our area before. And there's been quite a lot of COVID over the last few days right down the coast. So the Delta strain is becoming a little bit harder for them to manage. So we're all in lockdown at the moment. So you may see a little bit more of me online because I will certainly have a little bit more time up my sleeve, but especially with school holidays on as well. So you've got to feel sad for the people who are stuck at home with children, but anyway. I guess it's best we're safe for everybody, and that's what we're all about, looking after the collective. Alright, so what do I need to talk about this morning? First of all, I want to say a huge thank you for your support. It's always so good to read your comments, and I know I have a fair few people who are never miss a day with me, who always write me most beautiful messages, and I want to say thank you for that. I really appreciate your support. Okay, so this week, well, we'll be going live on YouTube on Wednesday at 12 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. I may find time to do some additional readings this week. I really enjoyed doing the readings online last time, but a lot of people started asking questions. When I do the readings, I won't be doing super chats at that time. It gets too disruptive to the readings, so please check to see whether it is super chat or whether I am actually doing readings, and I will put that in the title for you so you can see it. Linda, the Psychic Pinup, and I are now looking at doing some events online, because it was actually a little sad last time, because we had our platform event obviously locally, but a lot of people wrote to me and said they would have loved to have joined in. So we're going to do some events online, not so much platforming. A lot of people after love readings at the moment, so we're going to do a night in pajamas very shortly. Watch for that space. It will be limited numbers, so first in, best dressed for those. And you will get obviously to spend time with the other people and also to get a reading. Okay, what else? Let's leave it at that for now. I will update you if I need to update you anymore. Otherwise it gets too long. We're already into 3 minutes. Okay. We are going to use the Romantic Tarot. I pulled some new tarot decks out to use. A couple of them I haven't used before, so I'll introduce you to those too. But I pulled out a few of my favourites for today. Oh, they're all my favourites. All right, Romantic Tarot. Nice split spirit. Oh! And we have straight out of the gate the Devil energy. What a good way to start. Okay. So, the Devil energy, I know it's the sign of Capricorn. It's not the reason, though, that I like this card. I guess many of us can relate to some of the energies that are contained within this. It is a card of extremes. It's a card of over-the-top stuff. It's an ego card, too much ego, living in your ego. It's a card of dependency and narcissism, all the extremes of what we are as human beings, all the things that sit in our ego. Addictions, drug addictions, alcohol, whatever it is here, it's being portrayed in the Devil card. And usually means there's a need for us to pay attention when it comes around. It can be about obsession, being obsessed about something. It's certainly a card of over-sexualization, pornography. Anything that we take to extreme will be represented in this card. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. Wow, okay, that completely says it all. We have someone here who is, I want to say, obsessed with you in a very physical way. You may be for somebody else, I might add. So, but this is very over the top. The Knight of Wands is already a hot, passionate card of desire and want and fast action and all of those things, and that's why the Knight of Wands often gets the reputation of being sort of that player energy or that one night stand, quick in and out energy. When it's coupled with the Devil like this, I'm feeling like somebody is very hot to trot here. There's a hot desire for something, owning something, wanting to possess something, being obsessed. All right, this is really interesting because we have the Fool card here. So whoever this is coming towards you here, very, very quickly with that Knight of Wands, wants a new start. Now, I know a lot of the time people talk about this player energy, but the player energy often comes up when you have someone who was not able to commit to you previously or was not able to maintain something here. You could have been with somebody where there was a very quick in and out energy, a quick relationship, a quick flash in the pan. And obviously with that Devil card here, you've made some sort of impact on this person where they have not been able to let go of something here because they want a brand new start with you. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is here, so we're talking about someone who's taken a long time to come back around. My feeling is something prevented them here from being able to offer a commitment, I want to say. They want to now. This is strong commitment energy here. But previously they were unable to offer a commitment. So it's either that you've had an affair, one night stand, or something very, very quickly here where somebody has fallen in a very big way. Okay, now they want to work on something here. It's really interesting because the Eight of Pentacles does talk about work. It is a card of work. But as you can see on this card, there are two people. So it's two people working together for something. And we have the Nine of Pentacles coming through here. So I feel like here, oh wow, and the Justice card. Okay, we're seeing so much of this lately. There is something here about I want to say an energy of somebody who couldn't commit before, who had other things in their life that they had to attend to before making a commitment. It could be that you lived a distance from this person. It could be that they were consumed with perhaps things that were bogging them down, that were stopping them. Often I see, people who have different religious beliefs, people who are stuck in other relationships, feeling that they've got to stay, whether that's for religious reasons or for the commitment. But there's some sort of energy here that you've crossed paths with someone and had some sort of very quick, very intense energy with. And I feel like whoever this person is, you've totally thrown them off their game because they're sorting everything out to return here. All right, let's see what's coming through. Ten of Cups to start off with. Wow. I love that this person's got all these cats. It's sort of very Pied Piper energy in this card, isn't it? Somebody's serenading someone on a balcony here. I get the energy that this person, whoever they are, is totally enamored by you. They have fallen very, very hard, but I feel weren't able to offer you a commitment for whatever reason. All right, there we are. King of Cups coming through. Somebody has a great deal of love and wants a brand new start with this Ace of Wands. And there we have the Four of Wands. There's the whole story in one go there. Ten of Cups with the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. Well, whoever this person is coming towards you, they have a great deal of love. But I feel like with this King of Cups, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. I feel really strongly that whoever this person is has kept things very tight here. Because the energy with the King of Cups here this morning is a little bit cold. especially in this deck. And you know that I always say to you, every deck is quite different. And, you know, I get drawn to decks as other readers say they do too. So it's like the universe sort of gets you reading a particular deck because there's certain cards that need to be sort of broken up, torn apart, cracked open. This King of Cups, I feel, may have had some sort of drinking problem. You may have been dealing with someone who was drinking a lot, may have had some sort of addiction to substance. I look at this card and I feel like this king is sort of pouring into the cup now, and he's really quite nonchalant. So I feel like this person may have not been able to make a commitment due to some sort of dependency here. And I feel a certain coldness with this energy. So you may not have heard from this person because I feel like they may have been working on this. You may have been dealing with someone who had addictive problems that had to work through them. But I feel with the coldness of this card, there's almost this energy of detachment, I want to say. So although this person knows they're the king, although they know their feelings, it's like they're strangely detached here. So there's some sort of coldness here that this person has maintained for some time. But I feel like in the background they've been working on something here. But I don't feel they've told you with that face. They've been watching you, but they haven't told you. So possibly alcohol addiction here. This person's now ready with the Ace of Wands. They want to offer you something very, very beautiful here. It's very passionate, but there's also a lot of love here. So I want to say, whoever this is, yes, they may be feeling very, very physically attracted to you, but there's this deeper love here, because the Four of Wands for me is very much about long-term commitment. And in this particular card, there is marriage. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups coming through. There's an offer coming your way. Eight of Cups. Wow, and then we have the King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to be your everything, I want to say here. Somebody wants something for the long term with the King of Pentacles. Something stable. Four of Wands, King of Pentacles for me is absolutely a long-term commitment. I feel with this Eight of Cups, they've walked away from something in their own life, and that could be some sort of addiction. It could be some sort of something's been holding them back, because they are moving away with this Eight of Cups. They're not emotionally satisfied, either without you or in the situation they're in. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a howler of a reading. All right, Four of Swords, rest up. Somebody has something to say here. This Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands energy, I feel like for some of you, this is somebody offering you commitment. For sure. I feel here with this Four of Swords, there's still a time limit here, a time lapse. I'm feeling really strongly here. Could be for some of you 4 weeks or 4 months, but this energy here says to me it's not quite ready yet. I feel like your person is just letting you know through these cards that they are currently fighting through something, working through something. For some of you, this person could be moving away from another situation, another relationship here. But you're their primary focus here with the Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords here tells me that this person has a lot to say. I do feel if the Ten of Cups, King of Cups hadn't come up in this reading, I would have felt a very strong pull for physical attraction, but it's so complete. This person has everything. They're ready to offer you a financial new beginning, something stable here. I feel like this person has just moved everything in their life to move towards you. But this Queen of Swords says to me they have a lot to say. So that might mean that you have not had a lot of communication with this person, if any. I'm going to read a couple of cards from the Unspoken Oracle here. I don't usually do this on the What's Cracking readings, but because the Queen of Swords has come out here, I feel like this person has a lot to say. So I'm going to pull a few cards from here. All right, what do we have? Winter. So when I said to you that there's a bit of a time lapse here, you may be waiting for winter months, although it is winter here in Australia if you're in Australia. Okay. Whoops. My karma was losing you. So somebody feels that they have to make something up here. You feel like home. Wow, I know a lot of people are going to relate to that one. You feel like home. All right, just one more. Okay, nostalgia. I would say that this person has some really incredibly strong memories of you here. And they're feeling like the wrath of their karma. So for me, this means that whoever this person is really feeling that they've lost you here. And that is what's made them, has made them pick up their game. There's a lot of, even though the King of Cups is sort of a very emotional person, not an overtly emotional, but does feel the emotions very strongly. I feel that they're more focused on this King of Pentacles energy, which is the energy of stability. It's very practical, but a real balance of energies here too with these swords. All right, let's have a look. We'll just go through it again. I feel like somebody is totally obsessed here. There's a real strong energy of really wanting something and going after it with the Fool card. I don't think this is unhealthy. So if you've not got a person you are sort of sitting on in the background, I don't think this is unhealthy energy, but it may not be for you. There is an offer coming through. I feel like somebody wants to put work into something here that perhaps with this Nine of Pentacles they didn't want to put work into before. But with the Justice card, I feel like something's coming to some sort of conclusion here. And again with this Karma card here, yeah, I feel like there's a closure to something. Something has been moved away from, and I feel like for many of you here, it's this strong feeling that somebody has come to terms with some sort of addiction or left something behind that was holding them back from being able to offer you something. Put an oracle. Oh, we got two. That's interesting. That happened the other day. We have the fish and the cheetah coming through. The fish and the cheetah. The fish is a water sign, so you may be a fire sign dealing with a water sign, or a water sign dealing with a fire sign, or somebody dealing with heavy fire and water in their chart. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there's the cheetah. It would be really good if I could just go straight to them. All right, we'll read the fish first. This is about restlessness, change of focus, and lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. This is something about being adaptable. The cheetah is about solar force, action, achievement, and masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah, it shines from inside this great creature and expands outwards to brighten the universe. The energy with the cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. I feel like your fish is drawn to you here. I feel like this fish is floundering without you, and I feel like the energy of the fire in the cheetah is like drawing them in like a light. I feel like this person is sort of making their way towards you here because they see you as something here, some sort of driving force. And I feel like that's why they've come out together. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.